Tarot Astrology with a monthly reading for the sign of Cancer. This will be for April 2021. These videos do stay on YouTube, so it can also be timeless. So whenever you do watch the video is when it's meant for you. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months down the line, it's timeless. Take what resonates, okay? Let's just dive straight in. So this is going to be a monthly reading for the sign of Cancer for April 2021. What's the overall theme for the month of April 2021 for Cancer, please? The Hermit. Self-reflection, looking in at yourself. This is also the sign of Virgo. So you're going to be feeling quite grounded and maybe a sense of independence during the month. Let's have a look at week 1, please. This is for Cancer for week 1. We have 3 cards here. We only want 1 card, but we'll just have a quick look. You're here in your own, and you've got the moon as well. Very, very high, heavy, emotional. Something tied with competition with your skills, like everyone reaching for the same goal. Makes you want to kind of run away and hide. There's maybe conflict. Let's see. We just want to know for week 1, please. Let me have 1 card for week 1, please. How's week 1 looking? How's week 1 looking, please? April 2021 for the sign of Cancer for week 1, please. Okay, you have strength. Lovely. Major arcana coming through for you. So strength is about this ties in with the sign of Leo. This is about having like courage. You're finding courage in your passion. Let's see what the challenge is. The Fool. Oh my god, all major so far. Oh my goodness. The Fool is you're quite innocent, and the challenge here is to be spontaneous. And because for this week your theme is courage, being spontaneous, okay? And it might be something you struggle with this week. So let's look at week 2. I will clarify, by the way, at the end. Let's have a look at week 2. Week 2, you have the Wheel. Oh my god. Okay, right. I'm saying that because it's like, I've never had this happen to me before. Major. Okay, the Wheel. You have some real strong messages coming through for you in April, Cancer, okay? The Wheel, some kind of karmic situation, taking a chance, the unpredictability of the situation. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? You have Ace of Cups, okay? So the challenge will be like your heart feels like it's going to explode about something. And it might be too much for you to handle. There might be too much emotion involved in something. Let's have a look at week 3. Week 3, please. Okay, you have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so some kind of sadness. Now, I do notice always in this card. Use your words, Hayley. Oh my god. In this card, she isn't concentrating so much on what has already emptied out. She is concentrating on what is still there, what is still available, okay? It's a different kind of vibe. It's a different kind of, it's more of a realization of, I know these cups have been emptied, but it's the gratitude of what I still have. What's the challenge then for week 3, please? What's the challenge for week 3, please? We have too many cards for the challenge. Just like to look at one, but this is a message. You've got the Magician. I always see the Magician as being the same as, like, really, really similar vibes to the Hermit for me. They always seem to want to connect in my mind. The Magician is about manifesting. It's all about, this message here is to talk about trying to think about your future investments, for your future saving, for your future. It's this kind of selflessness. It's like you're thinking about yourself, but at the same time you think about everybody else. It is a very, very fine balance that you are able to walk. And then the Page of Wands talks to me about like passionate growth and ideas. It's like you have the fire within you to achieve that. So you're manifesting stability for your future by allowing yourself to concentrate on you and your significant others, your family, your kids, your friends, whatever you class as significant, and that you have the passion to ignite that and to make it happen. What's the challenge for week 3 for Cancer April 2021, please? Okay, we have 3 of Swords. So week 3 is looking a little bit on the downer side for you guys. The 3 of Swords is heartbreak. There is sorrow. Something's gone down. Why? We will clarify and find out later. You know, it could also be a case of, when we look at it, because instead of, we talked about these 3 bowls being empty, she's thinking about the ones that are still full. With this 3 of Swords card, it doesn't necessarily, yeah, you might be feeling sad, but it doesn't necessarily mean to say something bad has happened, like you've been cheated on or something. It could be you are finally being released from this sadness. Where that's come from, I don't know. We can find out. So let's have a look at week 4 first, before we clarify. Week 4, please. April 2021 for Cancer. Week 4, please. You have got the Page of Wands. She's come out. Yes, there you are. Full and ready. Full of ideas, full of passion, full of fire. You are ready to get going. What's the challenge, please? So then what's the challenge for that? The High Priestess. So your intuition, something maybe is pulling your, making your gut feel a certain way, you know, pulling you into a different sense of like a lack of security, like you're listening to your gut in a situation. Again, like I say, we will clarify, and then let's have a look at the outcome and the overall like advice for the month. Outcome advice, please, for this whole month. Outcome advice, please, for this month. Go. The 5 of Wands, again, something that we saw already, some kind of like skill. You have the passion, you have the skills, you have what it takes, but there's a sense of competition here that which you don't do well with. What you might not see and what might be influencing you is communication. You might not see something coming towards you and it's happening fast too. Wands are about quite quick, something happening in a quick way. So something happens fast here at the end of the month. So what we'll do now is we will clarify. Let's get some more information, see what this all means. Okay. The theme is the Hermit for the whole month. This is finding yourself, finding like illuminating parts of yourself that maybe were lost or hidden or you didn't realise you had. Tell me about the Hermit, please. Okay. You have the 4 of Pentacles. Now, we talked about that because that came out earlier in a generalised quick message. And this 4 of Pentacles, again, to me, is your determination to succeed and have what you need for the future, setting up for the next generation kind of vibe. And that's what your mind is concentrating on this month, and you will succeed in that, I feel. Yay. You have the Queen of Cups and the Death card. The Death card I always feel like is the Cancerian card too, because of the Chariot. They feel really similar to me. It's like, I feel like I'm just looking at it from a different perspective. So you know when the Chariot, he's got like the two horses in the Chariot with the two horses in coming forward. It's like this guy's leading the Chariot, like it's behind it. That's how that's another thing. It's just new, something new happening, you know, there's a turn of events and something new begins. And the Queen of Cups is somebody who could be you, obviously. She is a water sign. We have the Queen of Swords on the bottom, and they do look towards each other. It's like you're going from one to the other. So you're no longer you're rediscovering your heart's desires. Let's have a little look. Let's move on to week 1 then. You have strength and courage here, with the Fool being the thing. You have the Fool again. Okay, whatever, Trevor. What do you want to tell me? It's kind of saying that you're just gonna need to step into the unknown. Literally, like what Elsa sings about. Like, you're just gonna have to do something. But what? I mean, only you will know. Like, for real. Like in your everyday life, but what is it that you are being encouraged to step into? And we know it's a new beginning with the Death card here, and we know it's about, like, you are really in your emotions during, like, this month. Why is the Fool here twice? Tell me why we've got the Fool here twice, please. Okay, the Five of Swords. You feel defeated. You feel maybe in your everyday life you feel defeated, and that you can't do it. You just don't have that faith in yourself. You feel like you cannot do it, but you can. I am here to tell you can, because what's this? You've got the Wheel. You need to take a chance. You need to just hedge your bets a little bit. You've got the passion, you've got the fire, you've got the heart and soul to do this. Look at the Ace of Wands here. This is basically telling me that it is like time to have that courage. It is all about courage and finding your light and rediscovering yourself, and it's like you have low self-esteem. It's like you don't think so good of yourself, and this is telling me it's like you thinking all of this, but actually it's not true. Tell me a little bit more, please. Yeah, look, the five of Wands has come out again. Again, it's like, and the Star, please, you have hope. You can do this. You have it all inside of you, you know? It's like you don't want to compete with people around you. It's like, do you know what? I'm not as good as them. I'll let them do it instead. I'm not as good as them. And that's not true. You are. Yeah, you're trying to balance. You're trying to be a good friend. You're trying to let other people take the limelight, let other people shine. But it's your chance to shine as well. Let's have a look at week 3 then. You have the Five of Cups here, and then the Three of Swords. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. So what we're talking about, we're looking at your emotions, and this is now a great opportunity coming your way. This is fated. You cannot predict this, and you cannot change it. This is happening for a reason. What is? This is the one thing. It's like, I want to know, is this a job opportunity? Is this a relationship? Something is occurring here within your life, and I can't pinpoint right now what that is. Yeah, you're literally telling yourself, the Queen, she tells herself the truth, but this is not the truth. You're telling yourself lies. You're telling yourself that you are not worth it, and you are. This is the message I keep getting. Okay, let me see. I wonder whether there's either a father figure or a mother figure. You see this here? They're just facing away from each other. You've got fire and you've got air here, facing away at the other end, at like opposite ends of the spectrum, right? I don't know if you can see those at the bottom. I've placed them at the bottom. But, right, I'm going to have them separate because I feel a little bit like I wonder, for some reason, because we have the Magician and then we have the Hierophant, they look really similar to me, both wearing their red cloaks. And then you have this kind of Seven of Cups option card in the middle here, and I wonder whether there has been a separation of sorts, and that's what's causing you. It could be your parents are going through a divorce, a separation. It could be yourself, somebody that you know, but this has had a massive impact on your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself or how you view life. Yeah, let's move on. You're trying to protect yourself. I feel like external factors around you are having an impact on you during the month of April. The Page of Wands. So this is quite a young, fiery, passionate energy. Five of Pentacles on the bottom. Sorry. This Page of Wands though wants adventure and wants the chance to grow. So let's move ourselves over here then, where we have the Page of Wands. I feel like that ties in really nicely to take us into week 4. Okay, yeah, so nostalgia, thinking about your childhood, Page of Swords. There's a message coming through in this week from somebody from when you were younger, from your childhood. Even you've got a 9 and a 9 here, so you've got the 9 of Wands, so you're feeling a little bit battered and bruised. You've come out of this towards the end of the month, and you're starting to feel independent. You're starting to see yourself now as independent. What do we have here, people? I feel like that might have been upside down. This is why this landed down here, right? So this is basically the 8 of Pentacles, starting something new and then waiting for that to flourish, but not telling anybody about it. So things like keeping, and so the moon upside down too, keeping it a secret. So something potentially like, you know, when people start like a weight loss journey or start a new job, start something that they really enjoy, they don't want to share it with people because people can be cruel, you know, and people can be critical. And that might be what this is telling you here. So whatever. Okay, so this might seem weird, but my device ran out of storage when I got to the end of talking about keeping something secret to yourself. So I've left the cards as they are because there was a couple of minutes left over at the end. And I will just run through a bit more what I talked about. So once we finish talking here, I wanted to find out just a little bit more about why the advice and why you were being encouraged to focus on your skills and look at actually how you're comparing yourself to others, or maybe you're not feeling good enough to other people, that you're thinking about your journey. You're at a different stage of your journey, and you've got the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords tells me that you may be feeling like judged, stabbed in the back about something, but it can also be talking about the end of some kind of cycle. It's now finally time to conclude these thoughts and this thought process that you have about yourself, okay? So then, finally, to end off the reading, what I did was, if you could think about a question that you wanted an answer to, that might be separate to the reading for April. It could be absolutely anything. We'll see if we can get an answer. And the middle cards here are what I pulled. So we have the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, Death, and then the Star. So something that may be encouraging you on the bottom would be the Star. And what this tells me is that the world is your oyster. You have the skills and you have the tools to achieve what you want to achieve if you set your mind to it. you can be emotional, and that's great. You may have younger, fresher ideas about something, and that's really good news, because starting something new leads to this hope, this harmony, this illuminating time of your life. The star is represented by Aquarius, and you just need to be true to yourself. I didn't know whether I pointed out either about the fact that we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck twice. Some form of real quick communication about whatever's happening in your life, whatever is causing this self-doubt, this low self-esteem, potentially something in your life. There's going to be talk about it. And then we looked at what was underneath. You had the Queen of Pentacles, you had the Queen of Wands, and that it could be older women figures that may make you feel this way, or may encourage you to not feel this way. All queens turned up. We had Queen of Swords and we had Queen of Cups here as well. So there's a lot of strong feminine energy around you that you should be relying on to help you. So yeah, I am sorry that it cut out halfway, and I really hope that you still enjoyed the reading. If so, you can like, you can subscribe, whatever, it's your choice. It's fine if you don't. And yeah, I just hope you enjoy it. So thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Bye.